So every now and again, founders or even growth operators will face roadblock, bottlenecks, growth blockers, and things like that. Here's how I like to approach them. What you do not want to do is just assume that it's maybe coming from this or that. So number one, don't assume. Find facts, right? So you want to understand what's causing this roadblock. I hear founders say, "Oh, my sales team is not performing. Fire everybody, hire a new set of people." That's not always the solution. So you want to be sure, first of all, is it a team problem? Even within a team, is it a team capacity problem that the people are not, they don't have the skill set required, or maybe they're not just set up for success, right? Or there's a structural problem, or there's an operational problem. You don't know. You need to find out. So that's the first thing, causation. You want to understand why have we faced this roadblock. So let's assume that people stop subscribing or stop downloading your app. You want to understand what's going on. What's blocking my marketing funnel? What's blocking my sales funnel? Is it an attraction problem? Is it a conversion problem? You want to find facts. Two, you want to perform experiments in a controlled situation. So sometimes growth can be like a scientific experiment, right? So you have an hypothesis, you say, okay, if I do this and I do this and I do this, this is the outcome I'm expected to get. You want to do this in a controlled environment, meaning you want to measure, right? So 3 sales team, 3 outreaches every day, 3 conversion calls every week, that kind of a thing. You want to be sure what you're doing. If you're using ads, the amount of ad spend you're putting in that week, the way it is set, you want to make sure that everything you do within this experiment time, you're measuring. And you need to do within a framework, a time frame. So 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, right? Once you've done that, at the end, you now want to review what happened. Was it different from before you did your experiment, right? What are the nuances? Compare, contrast, take out the learnings. And you want to repeat these until you get the desired results. Something else you want to do, you want to also consult experts or people who have, what's the word, faced similar challenges before that you have access to. So mentors, board, experienced people, and then you want to take that insight also and then try your experiments again. And give yourself some time. The closer you get to figuring out what's wrong, the closer you are to removing that roadblock, and then the closer you get to figuring out what's working, right, the closer you are to now moving past the roadblock. So what you want to see is what's working, because oftentimes we're not measuring what's working. So different things might be working and we don't know, and then when things start to go wrong, we don't know what stopped working, what wasn't working in the first place at all, and things like that. So try this approach to roadblocks. Come back, let me know how you went.